The future Hall of Famer is 15 years old. The biggest rivalry in his house is his dad versus the neighbor over who mows first on Sunday morning. 4 years, one passive-aggressive fence. Dad works at Deloitte. Mom sells pills for Pfizer. There is a college fund your parents started the week you were born already pointed directly at Northwestern. A refrigerator filled with oat milk, and a GPA of 3.2 that teachers describe as a pleasure to have in class because they cannot remember a single specific detail about him. That kid is you. You find the outdoor courts on the other side of town. The side your parents lock the car doors driving through. A kid named Marcus blocks your shot into the chain-link fence. Marcus grew up on a pull-out couch with a single mom pulling overnight hospital shifts and 3 younger siblings who eat before he does. He looks at your mom's Lexus idling at the curb and says loud enough for both courts to hear, "Whole Foods is leaving, don't forget your organic snacks." What you do not know yet is that this kid is going to take from you repeatedly, painfully, in ways you cannot see coming. And that is exactly why 20 years from now you will be standing in the Naismith Hall of Fame. You come back to the park the next day. 500,000 high school kids compete for roughly 300 Division I scholarships. Right now you are not even on varsity. You play pickup 6 days a week until the Jordan ones your dad bought, a $180 birthday gift phase, have no tread left and a scuff on the left toe box shaped like a question mark. Your dad bought them expecting another closet casualty. They are on cracked asphalt instead. The first sign that the master plan has a crack in it. Marcus shows up in the same pair of Cobes 3 months running, laces retied with electrical tape. His mom drops him off at 6 in the evening still wearing hospital scrubs. He plays until dark, walks home, and nobody picks him up. You notice this before you understand what it means. Stop thinking. The ball knows where to go. You don't, but it does. That is the entire advice an older guy who played overseas gives you from the baseline. He works at a FedEx distribution center now. That single sentence will win you a championship in 15 years. Sophomore year varsity tryouts, you get cut. Coach Patterson says maybe next year in a tone that means probably never. Your dad picks you up, does not mention the cut, and says Chipotle. You eat a burrito and decide Coach Patterson will regret this. That summer you train with a violence that makes your mother Google teen exercise addiction. You buy your own shoes, $60 Nikes from the outlet with Panera Bread money. Junior year varsity. Patterson puts you on the roster like you were always supposed to be there. You remember. He does not know you remember. That imbalance of memory will power you for 8 years. After a conference game against Marcus's school, there is a party. You do not go because you are icing your ankle and watching film. Next morning on Instagram, your girlfriend is in Marcus's car wearing his jersey. The comments are just skull emojis. You shoot 300 free throws in your driveway. Conference championship, their gym. You score 28. Marcus scores 34. You lose by 6, but you guard him the entire fourth quarter. After the buzzer, he walks past you and says, "Yo, you got better." You feel nothing because his jersey is still on your ex-girlfriend's profile. A scout from NC State is in row 8. He is watching you. You find out 6 weeks later through an email sitting in your junk folder. A sophomore guard from Wake Forest scores on you 3 consecutive possessions in your first ACC game. You sit for the rest of the half and the assistant coach says, "Welcome to the ACC. You are a 3-star recruit, 67th best in your class. Marcus is number 2 at Kentucky. His commitment video has 4 million views. Yours got 340 likes. Freshman year bench, 4 minutes per game in garbage time. The student section calls you number 14 like a restaurant ticket. You practice at starting 5 intensity. You throw up after the 3rd practice. A walk-on quits by Christmas. You do not. Junior year, the overseas guy's sentence finally lands 2 years late. You stop playing like a student and start playing like a problem. 22 points per game. ESPN runs your highlight asking where did this kid come from? March Madness Sweet 16, 31 points against Baylor. Elite 8, 34 points against Houston. You foul out with 1 minute left and a 3-point deficit. Lost by 3. Bleacher Report calls you the best player nobody saw coming. Your dad is in section 212 wearing an NC State polo. This is the first evidence he understands this is not a phase. You declare for the draft. Your mom cries. Your dad says we should talk to a financial advisor before he says congratulations. 60 players get drafted each year. Tonight you find out if the NBA thinks you are one of them. In your parents' living room, Marcus goes 3rd to the New York Knicks. You go 19th to the Oklahoma City Thunder. Your mom screams. Your dad shakes your hand then hugs you. A 2-way contract is the NBA's version of a temp agency. You split time between the Thunder and the OKC Blue, living in a hotel in Tulsa with a vending machine that serves as your entire food group. You play in a gym with 600 people and score 27 points. Nobody writes about it. Your mom watches on the stream. She texts the prayer emoji before every game. You have not lost after receiving it this season. Call up to the real roster. You sit for 9 games. Game 10. A starter tears his hamstring and the coach lands on you. You're in. 8 points, 11 minutes. The injured starter watches from the bench with a look you recognize. Someone just realized the timeline of their career has a competitor in it. First real NBA paycheck, $78,000 after taxes. You send your mom $5,000. She deposits it into a savings account opened in your name. You sit in the parking lot for 4 minutes because you do not know what to do with a feeling that large. 14 minutes a game, that is what you have now. In the NBA, a rotation player is the human equivalent of a spare tire. Essential when something breaks, invisible the rest of the time. The veteran next to you says, the difference between 14 and 30 minutes is not talent, it's whose agent plays golf with the GM. Thunder versus Knicks on national television. You guard Marcus for the first time since high school. He scores 38. You score 11. Post-game, a reporter asks Marcus about the matchup. He says, who? Oh yeah, he competed. You sit in the Paycom Center parking garage for 6 minutes because your car will not start. The arena lights shut down behind you. You have been dating a physical therapist in OKC for 8 months. Real, not Instagram real. All-Star Weekend in Indianapolis, she flies out. Marcus is there. 3 weeks later you find out through a teammate. Marcus texts you, my bad bro, followed by a laughing emoji. Same theft, different tax bracket. You go to the Thunder facility at 11 at night and shoot until the janitor asks you to leave. 3 weeks of playing like someone who has been personally insulted by the universe. The coach moves you into the starting lineup. Your nameplate in the starter section is spelled wrong by 1 letter. You do not correct it. Only 5 players start each game. Paycom Center, 19,000 people. Your name over the PA is pronounced correctly for the first time by a stranger. You are thinking about the fact that you have not called your mom in 4 days. She learned the schedule and stops calling on game days. This is love that does not announce itself. The knee, left meniscus. The team doctor uses the word management, not fix. Managed like a quarterly project with deliverables. You ice 45 minutes after every game. You are 25, and you walk like 25 on the court and 44 in the parking lot. A rookie asks how you are feeling. Good. Good means I can play. All-Star fan voting. Marcus is 4th in the East. You are not on the ballot. His jersey outsells yours 11-1. You are statistically better in 4 of 5 major categories. The market trades on who was on the billboard first. Playoffs. First round against Denver, Game 4. You score 36, a career high. Your agent calls at 11 at night. Max extension, 5 years, $190 million. No player option. 6 seconds of silence. Sleep on it. You do not sleep. Nike told you no after the draft. Under Armour said yes for $8 million while you were in Tulsa. Now Nike offers $45 million. You stay with Under Armour. You say, they didn't want me when I was worth finding. They want the version that made them look wrong. That's not loyalty, that's a receipt. Under Armour names the shoe after you. Your first signature shoe. The scuffed Jordan ones your dad bought are in a display case at your parents' house now. All-Star Game. Your name announced to 18,000 people using the nickname you made up at a park on the wrong side of town. 4th quarter, you run the crossover from the south side court, the overseas guy's voice in your footwork. The ball goes in. The scouts who ranked you 67th are watching you play a game that was never supposed to include you. On Monday, the general manager calls and says we are getting you help. The help takes 22 shots a game. Your shots drop from 18 to 12. The organization believes in you enough to build around you, but not enough to let you be the sole reason. NBA Finals set. OKC Thunder versus New York Knicks. You versus Marcus. Game 7 of the NBA Finals. Fever, 101.2. The Thunder team doctor takes your temperature twice. You say you are playing. Your mom texts the prayer emoji at 8:14 in the morning. 4th quarter. You have 28 points, vision doubling on the left side. Marcus has 31. His crossover is the same one he ran at the park. It still works because Marcus has always been the version of himself that does not need to change. You have changed at every level, that is the difference. 4.7 seconds left, free throw line, tied game. The overseas guy's sentence arrives without being called. The ball knows where to go, you make both. Confetti. Someone puts a hat on your head that says champions. You wear it for 72 hours, including in the shower. Marcus walks to the tunnel without looking at you. In the locker room, someone shows you his Instagram story. Respect earned. 2 words. The kid from the south side who said Whole Foods is leaving just lost to the kid from Whole Foods in 7 games. You stare at it for 11 seconds. You do not screenshot it. The parade, 2 million people. A kid in the crowd wearing off-brand shoes holds a sign with your name misspelled by 1 letter. Your mom is next to you holding the trophy and the phone she used to send 31 consecutive prayer emojis. You understand this weight is the feeling of something being finished.